Robinson Cano is a Hall of Fame talent. But right now, you're not seeing it. You lost 2 out of 3 to the Nationals, and you got swept by the Florida Marlins. And you play in the and you're gonna play in the, and you play in the your soft part of the schedule, and you don't take advantage of it. That's not a good team in my book. Good teams take care of what they should beat teams that they're supposed to beat, like the Marlins and the Nationals. You can't tell me as a Mets fan that we're supposed to take you seriously if you can't beat these teams. If you can't beat either team, then you're not a good team. And you know what? This team needs to start looking in the mirror. And starting tonight, start winning some games on the road. Start winning games at home. Starting with the Nationals. Because how many times did I have to see the Nationals beat you guys at home, beat you guys in your own building? How many times are you going to see that? If y'all could do that, listen, where was that offense when I hit that grand slam a couple of Fridays ago? I want to see that offense. That's what I want to see. Or else otherwise, we're going to think about getting a new manager by after the All-Star break. Anywho, all right, enough with the Mets. Let's move on to the good win by the Yankees. Now let's move on to the Yankees. Yankees had a tremendous. The Yankees got a good win, and the Yankees, listen. And what amazes me about the Yankees, and the Mets should take notes, I think. They come from, look what the Yankees are doing. They're in first place, and they have 1 million guys on the disabled list. And look how they come with adversity. They destroyed the Tampa Bay Rays yesterday. 7 runs in the 6th inning. Aaron Hicks, who continued to be a monster. Luke Voigt, everybody from elsewhere. Lobo Torres, continue to hit home runs. The Yankees are doing what they're supposed to do. And the Yankees are in first place. And they might stay there for a while. I give Aaron Boone tremendous credit. Tremendous credit. And I wish this was the Mets, but the Mets are not the Yankees. The Yankees, they're in first place. And there's going to be a back and forth with the Rays, and the Rays are a good team. Rays are a good team. They got pitching. You know. They hit home runs. You know. They have I want to say their bullpen is great, but it's okay. It's okay, to so to speak. You know. But the Yankees are really hitting the ball very, very well, and they go to Baltimore tonight to face Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They're going to make up a lot of games because remember the 2 games they had on last week on a Monday was rained out, so they're going to make out a lot of games. So they're going to go to Disney World, you know. Take care of Baltimore. And probably sweep them. Or 2 out of 4 or whatever. 2 out of 4, 4-game series, whatever. You know. And as far as the NBA goes, man. As far as the Raptors saved their season, so to speak. But the Bucks, we learned from the Bucks, obviously without Udonis, they have no identity. So So they trying to. But still, the Bucks still have millions of ways to win this game. If you watch, they have a million ways to win. And give the Raptors credit. Gasol, Leonard, Kawhi Leonard. That's why they got him. And the more you watch the Toronto Raptors, you see that, let's face it, Toronto is a better team. Is a better team right now than they were last year. There's no question about it. Because Kawhi Leonard could do everything. And I agree with Charles. Danny Green got to step up. Danny Green has not shot the ball well. He has not shot the ball well. He is not hitting it. He has not hitting his threes. And the majority of the time when you see him hitting the threes, he's either rattled or bounced back. But you see as Toronto looking, and if you're Toronto, if you're the Raptors, you have to have the same mindset in Game 3. The same mindset. Anytime you're down 2, you go in when you go in Game 3 and you're down 2 games to none. Then from Game 3, Game 4 to Game 5, your mentality is to win Game 3 and Game 4. That's it. Everything else, let the chip fall. Maybe. I think we're going to have an exciting Eastern Conference Finals so far, and the place was loud. The place is loud. I think Golden State and Toronto might have the loudest atmosphere in the NBA as far as the playoff goes. So as Milwaukee, but Milwaukee wasn't as loud like Toronto was. Toronto, even when you watch the highlights yesterday inside the NBA, every time they show the highlights of a shot, you hear a roar from the crowd. So they fans are really out there, especially at Jurassic Park. So Game 4 is tomorrow. Game 4 is tomorrow on TNT. You could check it out. As far as tonight, Game 4 between the Warriors and the Blazers. Listen, this series is over. Even if the Blazers win tonight, it doesn't mean squat, because anytime when a team leads the series 3-0, anytime when the team leads the series 3-0, the team who is down 0-3 win Game 4, it doesn't mean anything. Don't get excited. Okay? Don't get excited, because it doesn't mean nothing. It means absolutely positively nothing. The only time you get nervous, maybe when it goes 6. Game 6. That's when you start getting a little nervous. But I don't see it happening. You blew twice. You blew a 17-point lead Game 3, Game 2, and you blew an 18-point lead on Saturday. Saturday, when I left to go to go do whatever, when I left to go to the store when I left for a minute at halftime, and then when I checked back, I couldn't believe what I saw. And I said to myself, Portland, y'all had everything on in front of you. You had the big lead. You have to close them out. You can't blow 17-point leads. You can't blow 18-point leads. They expect to be a championship caliber team. And when I said this to my brother, and whether you like it or not, one thing about Golden State will not beat themselves. That's one thing about Golden State you got to understand. Golden State do not beat themselves. And you got to play much, much better basketball than they did on Saturday. But again, if you ask me, if I was putting my money on it, I think this series is over. I do not have any confidence whatsoever with Leonard and McCullough, they're frustrated. Their confidence has been shut down. You blew a big lead, a double-digit lead, not once but twice. That must have shaken your confidence. And now you're down 0-3. Well, I guess it's time to take out the broomstick because it's going to be a sweep tonight. And with that, that's going to do it for this edition of Drew Mania Live. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to listen to this episode again, please go to Spreaker.com, type in the keyword Andrew Perry. Once again, if you want to listen to this episode again, please go to Spreaker.com, type in the keyword Andrew L. Perry. And please follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. Until next time, folks, this is Andrew Perry, always saying to you, shalom, let peace go with you. And I'll talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody, and enjoy this Monday evening when the weather continues to be beautiful. So long, everybody.